special Saturday Night Live edition. We're going to a story that I wrote from prison. I shared some of it last night with some of the staff, and they said, "Oh, we got to do that for everybody." A couple announcements real quick. Today is Memorial Day. Thank you so much for those that served yesterday. Monday, Memorial. Well, this weekend, Memorial Weekend. I got my red, white, and blue shirt on. My dad was. Oh yeah, thank you, brother. Yeah. My dad was Marines, World War II, only survivor of his platoon, and fighting in the Japanese theater. And this story tonight is about a pilot who fought in the Japanese theater. So we're going to share the story in a minute. My brother-in-law, my only sister's husband, was a Huey helicopter pilot in Vietnam, and I want to thank you for serving our country and risking your life so we can have the freedoms that we have. Thank you so much. God bless the veterans. And they did. I'm so sorry our stupid politicians tie your hands and send you off to fight. It's just insane the way politics get involved. Oh, yeah, move the mic up. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. So, a couple of announcements. Let's see. Whatever with Billy is here tonight. Billy and his wife been here all day working. He do the YouTube channel, Whatever with Billy, helping defend us against... the more these critics do their videos, the more it shows why we had to ask them to leave. It's insane. Thank you, brother. You fight them off for me. I got other things to do. And so if they got any questions, they can ask you. Let's see. Mary and I leave Tuesday now. We had to move it up a day. We're speaking Indiana, Michigan, Ohio, and Kentucky. And round-robin trip, and we got to take a bunch of stuff with us. And so, good. We'll be going. Okay. I wrote a story from prison after I'd been there 3 years. Every year I was in Edgefield, South Carolina. You're just a few miles from there, right? Oh, yeah. 20 miles? That's 1 minute. Yep. I was, they asked me to do games and activities, and I did a lot of Bible studies there. I was there 3.5 years and led many men to the Lord, had Bible studies there. And I don't want to go back, but it was a great time. I answered a lot of mail from there. Anyway, so I wrote a story called The Dog Died to read at the Christmas Eve party on December 20th, 2009. I wrote the story. I'd been in prison for 3 years. And so here is the story that I shared last night with the folks, and they said, "Oh, the whole YouTube world needs to see this one." Okay. The Dog Died by Kent Hovind. Oh. Written December 20th, 2009. I was asked to do games at the annual Christmas party here at the Edgefield, South Carolina prison camp. It was my 3rd year to do the games. The guys had a blast. As part of the party, I wrote a funny story. Everyone loved it and laughed until their sides hurt, so I thought you might like to see what kind of things my eclectic mind can produce at 3 a.m. after eating a late-night snack the night before. Enjoy. The Dog Died. Phone rings. Kent answers. We acted it out. I had somebody be Joe and somebody be me, and we acted it out there at the camp. But I'll be both parts here tonight. Kent answers. "Hello, Joe's place. Kent speaking." Joe says, "Hey, Kent, how are things going?" Kent, "Hey, Joe, everything's fine, just fine. Are you and Denise enjoying the Bahamas?" Joe, "Oh, man, we are having a great time. It's beautiful here this time of year. Thanks for watching the farm for us so we could take this vacation trip." Kent, "Hey, don't mention it. That's what brothers are for. Enjoy your vacation. You guys have earned it." Joe says, "Hey, Kent, nobody answered the home line, so I called your cell phone. Is everything going okay?" Kent, "Fine, just fine. I'm out here by the mailbox. Well, I don't want to spoil your trip, but there's one bit of sad news. But it can wait till you get back." Joe, "No, tell me now, so I won't be wondering about it for 2 weeks." Kent, "Well, the dog died." Joe, "Oh, that is sad. I'm so sorry to hear that. He was getting old, though, and we knew it would happen one day. How did old Roscoe die?" Kent, "Well, Grandpa walked over to tell you hello. He's getting pretty senile with his Alzheimer's, you know. He forgot you left 2 days ago." Joe, "Yes, the mind is a funny thing. Some days he's just fine, and other days... Well, anyway, what happened?" Kent, "Oh, we talked for a while. He was sitting on the porch swing like he always does, so I ran down to the corner store for some milk, and, well, when I got back, Roscoe was dead." Joe, "That doesn't make any sense. How did he die?" Kent, "Oh, he didn't suffer at all. He never knew what hit him. A piece of shrapnel went right through his heart. You don't worry a bit. Enjoy your vacation. I'll bury the dog." Roscoe, okay? Joe, wait. Don't hang up. Shrapnel? From what? Kent, "I'd say it was a piece of the Hummer. It must have come off when it exploded. It looks like it went clean through the walls of the doghouse where he was hiding to get away from the noise and the heat." The Hummer, okay. Just move over here where you can see. Come on, okay. You know how scared old Roscoe gets when there are loud noises. Anyway, it was a 1 in a million shot. It got him right in the heart. He didn't suffer at all. Don't you worry a bit. Enjoy your vacation. I'll bury the dog. Joe, wait. The Hummer exploded. What happened? Kent, I'd say the gas tank got too hot from the flames. Joe, what flames? Kent, it looks like the sparks from the house started it. I've heard people say cars burn good once they get started. Boy, that's the truth. It must have had a full tank of gas when you parked it by the house. It only burned about 15 minutes when the tank exploded and the shrapnel went clean through the doghouse and hit old Roscoe. But now you don't worry about a thing. Enjoy your vacation. I'll bury the dog. Joe, wait. Don't hang up. Sparks from the house? You mean the house burned? What happened? Did the house catch fire? Kent, it's hard to tell for sure from the tiny pile of ashes. But I'd give you 100 to 1 it was sparks from the barn that started it. The house went down pretty quick. Those cedar shake shingles look pretty, but boy, do they make a hot fire. All those old paintings your wife had sure added to the fuel, too. Boy, those flames went up over 50 feet. I think the Hummer was just too close to the heat. But hey, don't you worry about a thing. Enjoy your vacation. I'll bury the dog. Joe, wait, don't go. Sparks from the barn? What set the barn on fire? Kent, I'd say it caught fire pretty quickly after the plane hit it. All the hay up in the loft went up fast. Those flames had to be 100 feet high. You could see it for miles. The new John Deere combine must have been full of fuel, too. People heard it explode over a mile away. One of the front tires landed up by the store. Bubba called, said the other front tire landed near his pig pen, but don't worry, none of his pigs were hurt. He'll keep the tire in his barn till you get back. Anyway, some of the sparks must have landed on those cedar shakes and set fire to the house. But don't worry about a thing. Enjoy your vacation. I'll bury the dog. Joe, no. Hold on. What plane hit the barn? Kent, I'd say it was your King Air. The Piper's still parked out by your runway. It's fine. Don't fret now. Enjoy your vacation. I'll bury the dog. Joe, wait, don't hang up. Who on earth was flying my $300,000 King Air? Kent, oh, that was Grandpa. He's pretty senile, you know. He must have been remembering the war again. The mind is a funny thing. But don't you worry, I'll bury the dog. Joe, wait. Grandpa hasn't flown a plane in 50 years. Kent, that's what I was thinking, too. I'm surprised he got it off the ground. Why, I never would have dreamed he could even climb up on the wing at his age, let alone remember how to get it started and get it flying. The mind is a funny thing. Anyway, but don't worry about anything. Enjoy your vacation. I'll bury the dog. Joe, no, don't hang up. Are you telling me Grandpa flew my King Air into the barn, set it on fire, which then set the house on fire, which then set the Hummer on fire? Yep, and exploded and killed the dog. But old Roscoe didn't suffer none. Judging from the way the plane came down, I'd say Grandpa didn't suffer either. I'd bet his heart gave out while he was flying. He must have been thinking he was dive-bombing the Japs in the war again. He was on a perfect dive for the barn when his heart gave out. He just never pulled up. It was a perfect hit. He had to be 300 miles an hour. His squadron leader would have been proud. Grandpa never felt a thing. He was gone before the plane hit the barn. But hey, everything is fine here. Enjoy your vacation. I need to go now. The police are here. Don't you worry about a thing. I'll bury the dog. So, that's, okay. That's what the eclectic mind thinks up at 3 in the morning when you eat pizza with peanut butter on it. So that's our story. I wrote hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of blogs. In addition to my book, I wrote 37 books, but why on earth did God let this happen, for heaven's sake, and what on earth is about to happen, for heaven's sake. So if you want to get some of those, go to drdino.com. Anyway, that's all I had for tonight. Thank you so much. Yes, ma'am. Billy, if they're going to...
If you want me to, I don't mind.
Sure, why not, Bill?
Well, okay, drag a chair up here. And
Go on, don't be shy. I don't mind.
we have...
Oh, we know we ain't. I ain't shy.
Billy's not shy. You have known about our ministry for a long time. How long?
Oh, probably since I was about 20.
Okay.
I'd say that's what, 13 years now? Well, your ministry.
Let's see.
Not this ministry, 'cause this
Get up a
has been
little
around
closer
for
here. We can get in the picture frame here.
Okay.
Okay, so you watched our videos and heard about our ministry, and then you heard, a few months ago, someone criticizing me.
It wasn't a few months ago. It was about a month ago.
A month ago, okay. So you started a YouTube channel, whatever, with Billy.
Well, I've had that one for about 6 months. I mainly deal with like movies and just pop culture in general. Because, of course, I like Batman, comic books, Ninja Turtles. I got a Ninja Turtle hat on.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
So, yeah, I mainly dealt with that, but I did a response video to Theodore. And most people already know who Theodore is, so it all started from there, and then I had to change my name from Movies to Billy to Whatever with Billy.
Whatever with Billy. Okay.
Goals, talk about whatever.
So you've done some responses to the critics and the people. There have only been probably 5 people in my life that I've had to ask, look, you need to leave.
40 years plus of being a Christian, I've come across, for you, 40 years plus, I've come across about, 10 people, maybe, that you've had to ask to leave your ministry? If that.
If that, yeah. I don't think it's that many. But anyway, and I'm very reluctant to do that. And when I did, there's a good reason for it. And I think that the posts we've seen lately demonstrate it's funny, if they hate the place so bad, why do we have to ask them to leave? They should have just left,
I haven't Theodore recently had another video.
Today,
I think. I haven't listened to it, but here's what I'll guarantee. Granted, he's probably going to start trying to make videos on me because I say something like this, but it doesn't bother me. What's he got on me? Nothing. He doesn't even know me. But from what I can see on his videos, what he's going to do with this newest video is probably take old audio recording, because that's what it is. It's supposed to be old audio recordings. Take little snippets of it, twist the truth, and throw it out there as a smear campaign for no reason. It seems like it's nothing but bitterness going around, and that's why they had to be asked to leave.
It is unbelievable bitterness, and I don't understand it. But hey, I got people to win to the Lord and other things to do, so let him do what he's going to do. But I just thought, you've been here for all day today working, helping us
Literally
do stuff,
all
thank
day.
you.
You treated me and my wife to lunch.
We've been accused of being a
And
cult
I
compound. You've seen, I think, everything we got here is...
Well, I don't know. Can I leave?
You can leave. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
see, well, then I don't think this is a cult then if I'm able to leave.
Anyway, I don't understand it. They get so desperate to find any dirt on me on anything, and
I actually suggest that people. There's also another party involved. I suggest that everybody actually do go listen to. She changed her name to Deborah Sheds Light On. Go over there to her channel. I don't know what you have to search, but Deborah Henderson. Go ahead and search her. Listen to her videos, and y'all will see very clearly who she is, what she's about, and who the party is in this whole situation between Deborah, Theodore, and Kent Hovind, and actually Kent's wife, Mary, because she was brought into it only because of Deborah. So with that, you will see that there's only one party involved that's actually got common sense and who are level-headed.
And who is that?
You and Mary.
Okay.
That's the only people that I've seen that are level-headed, won't lose their cool with somebody just because they're asking a question, and who were actually willing to be recorded. I talked to Theo for about maybe 5 minutes, didn't want to be recorded.
He didn't want to be recorded.
Nope.
He recorded all kinds of stuff here without permission, without knowledge. We didn't know. But
Yeah.
I got nothing to hide. People record me all the time, and I think...
I've asked a couple different questions here. You've answered them really quickly.
Sure.
Nothing to hide. Literally an open book. I suggest anybody else come
Well,
on down
it does,
here as
it
well.
does hurt my feelings a little bit. I mean, I'm pretty tough. Not too much, but But if somebody continually calls me a liar, well, be specific. They never are specific.
Yeah.
What did I lie about? Okay.
And that's the problem. They're taking everything that you say, twisting it out of context, and they're running with it with that. And they got their feelings hurt and they left. And now they're just trying to smear you.
Well, and they did.
What my biggest suggestion is, don't care about it.
Yeah, forget them. Let them go. Anyway, I just thought people might like to see. Anybody's welcome to come down and stay here for. We'll put you to work if you come. And
I didn't
that's
accomplish
right.
much, but I got a wagon built.
You did get the wagon built. Got the generator started for a few minutes.
For a few minutes, maybe 5, if that.
We need a small engine mechanic to come spend 2 days here and get everything. The guy around the corner, the mechanic, said, you're using fuel with ethanol in it. That's gumming up all your carburetors on these small engines.
I'm going to go ahead and sit back down.
Okay.
Unless you want me over here more.
No, that's good. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
brother.
sir.
So, yeah, if we get a small engine mechanic, we can keep you busy. We got, 4 four-wheelers not running now, and the generator and the pressure washer, and it just is. According to evolution, though, things get better automatically. So we're just going to let them sit and wait. All right. Well, thanks for coming, Billy, and for sharing that. If you got any questions, ask me. I got nothing. I don't very much don't like people calling my wife names like they do, but
I suggest anybody come over. This ain't a cult.
I suspect that's a real serious case of jealousy, calling her names, because she's a phenomenal woman and wife and awesome. So anyway, thanks for joining us. We'll get back to more of our YouTube whenever I feel like it.